We're making a quick and easy weeknight meal, and you can make it in 30 minutes or less.
Quick and easy weeknight meal. I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs here. I have about eight or nine thighs in there that have been washed and trimmed. We're going to be using some of this Knorr yellow rice. Just follow the directions, cook it up. This stuff is really good to me. Some people don't like prepackaged rices or anything, but I do. Grew up on rice-a-roni. I love it. And then we're going to saute up some spinach. Quick, easy, super delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and season this chicken. Then we'll get this rice and this spinach put together. We're gonna season our chicken with lemon pepper and seasoning salt. We're gonna keep it really simple. And I'm gonna keep everything in this pan. I just wanna have as little cleanup as possible. You know, on late nights and evenings, sometimes during the week, you have a lot of ripping and running to do. You're sick of fast food or you don't eat fast food, so you wanna come up with a meal that's delicious. That doesn't take a ton of time in order to prepare either. So then we're gonna go in with our lemon pepper. I'm using some homemade seasoning salt. Got a video, a short of that if you wanna see that. But you can just use your favorite seasoning salt or season your chicken how you want. This is lemon pepper. Lemon pepper's got a lot of herbs and things in it. So it's a little different from your average lemon pepper or lemon seasoning. With a little bit more of my seasoning salt. All right, so that's essentially the only seasoning I'm going to use on my chicken. Again, you can kind of season it how you like. I'm kind of keeping it a little bit lower on sodium. Just trying to be mindful of my blood pressure and my weight. You know, the sodium, a lot of sodium helps you retain a lot of water, which leads to you retaining weight. So, all right. So after I've got it seasoned, I'm actually going to add my flour into this pan and just kind of bread it that way. We're just going for a light breading, a light coat. So we're not going super heavy, and we're going to fry these bad boys up in a little bit of canola oil. Again, keeping the cleanup super simple, so when I'm done, all I'll have to do is throw my pan in the trash and I'll be good on that front. So that's it, guys. This is all I want, how my chicken to look. Just lightly breaded like that. I'm gonna get my oil. And we're just gonna follow the directions for our rice. For each pack, it takes 2 cups of water and a tablespoon of margarine, which is optional. So quite naturally, you double it. When I do make 2 bags of these though, instead of going with 4 cups of water, I go with 3.5 cups of water. I just think it turns out better that way. So all you have to do is just basically take each bag, dump it in with your water and your margarine, give it a little brief stir, bring it to a boil, then you're gonna reduce the heat and let it simmer. And this is a really good side dish in order to go with that chicken. All right, guys, so now it's time to fry up this chicken. I have just some vegetable oil here, and we got it set at about 350 degrees. My eye is on a medium-high heat, and we're just gonna go ahead and put that chicken on in that grease. You saw how we breaded our chicken nice and light with our flour, so it's not heavily breaded, but you'll see how it's still gonna turn out nice and golden brown. And we're just gonna fry that chicken up to a nice golden brown. Now let's move on to the spinach. All right, this spinach is super simple. So what I have in my pan now, I have about 2 tablespoons of butter and some olive oil spray that I have at the bottom of the pan. Once you get your butter melted, we're gonna go in with some diced onion. I have just about 1/4 cup of diced onion. You can use more or a little less if you like. And we just wanna saute up that onion for about a minute. Not brown it, but just a nice little saute. After we've got our onions done for about a minute, I added in a teaspoon of minced garlic. Again, you can go a lot heavier with your minced garlic if you like, or you can use a little less or leave it out completely. But I love that onion and garlic flavor when I do sauteed spinach. You want to saute that garlic for about 30 seconds or so. You don't want to brown it. You just want to go ahead and get it fragrant. And once you got your onion and your garlic sauteed up, you're going to go ahead and just put in your spinach. And you can basically fit the whole container in here. It's going to cook down. So it seems like this is a ton of spinach at the moment, but after you're done cooking it down, it's really only going to be enough for about 4 servings. Go ahead and rotate everything. Make sure that you're getting everything up off the bottom. That way nothing is burning there. And I have my burner on about a medium at this moment.
And again, you just want to go ahead and stir everything up, saute it, and we'll be able to fit everything inside of this skillet. Then we're going to cover it and let it begin to steam and cook down. We're just going to cover it on up, and then we'll season it a little later. All right, so let's go ahead and pull that chicken out. You can see how nice and golden brown it is. Look how gorgeous that chicken is. And we were able to get our spinach together while the chicken was cooking. So again, I said 30 minutes or less. This is definitely a 30-minute or less meal. Looking good. We're just gonna go ahead and drop the next batch and keep on cooking. All right, so look how much the spinach has cooked down. And it's only been going for about 3 or 4 minutes. So after you get it to cook down like this, now we'll go ahead and add in our salt, pepper. If you wanted to add in some red pepper flakes, you could do that as well. You want to be careful not to over salt your spinach, because once you get it in there, you can't get it out. And you can always add salt on your plate if you want more salt. But I like to season mine with the salt and pepper, maybe a little red pepper flake. And we already put the onion and garlic in, so it's all it takes. And this is going to turn out really, really good. All right, and after you season it up, you just go ahead and put the lid back on, take it off the fire, and it will continue to steam off the fire, and it'll be perfect by the time it's time to eat. And here's a look at that good old golden brown fried chicken. Again, boneless, skinless thighs. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and make a plate. All right, family, and there's our dinner. We have that yellow rice, which is cooked perfectly, that fried chicken, and that sauteed spinach. 30 minutes or less. Balanced meal, delicious. Can't beat it out.